In this lesson, we're going to answer the actual long quiz 1 in analytic geometry with calculus for computer science students that I gave to my students. So this one is the actual exam, so you may use this as your additional reference or practice in analytic geometry. This is the content of the quiz. We have the basic concepts in analytic geometry, distance between two lines, division of line segments, equations of a line, relationships between two lines. These are the rules. Calculator is not allowed. Exam is good for 1 hour and 50 minutes. So in case that you're gonna wonder why there are so many items, this is good for 2 hours, almost 2 hours. Third, express all answers in simplest form. The exam is comprised of multiple choice and problem solving. Now, let's answer the multiple choice. Okay, I'm going to highlight the correct answer. Number 1, it is a quantity that represents a location denoted by a dot. Letter A, point, B, line, C, dot, product, D, locator. Obviously, this is a point. Number 2, a point is 4¼ units above the x-axis. So, this one implies that your y is equal to 4.25. So, in this case, there is no 4.25 in the given. This one implies that your point is actually 0, 4.25. So, you cannot say that this is letter D, insufficient information, because this is already enough. It didn't mention the location to the left or to the right of the y-axis. It didn't mention something like that. So, it means that you're just going to go up above the x-axis. Okay, for this one, the answer is E. E stands for the no correct answer. Number 3, the Cartesian product R cross R makes up the Cartesian coordinate plane. Suppose that you limited the Cartesian plane into the Z cross Z plane. Which of the following is true? Letter A, the point 4, negative 2.1 is an element of Z cross R. So this is already false, because your first element and your second element must be both integers. Negative 2.1 is not an integer. Letter B, Z cross R is a subset of R cross R. This is true. It is a subset of R cross R. Letter C, this is false. Z cross Z is not equal to 2Z. So that's wrong. Okay, instead, this is equal to Z squared or Z2. D, letter D, 0, 0 is not an element of Z cross Z, so that's false, because 0 is an integer. Number 4, let's highlight this. Number 4, the distance formula was derived from the theorem of Blanck, which states that for any right triangle, the sum of the squares of the legs of the right-angled vertex is equal to the square of the third side. Obviously, this one's letter D. Baka mamaya may nagsagot ng letter C, ha? That's wrong. Okay, number 5. A point is 8 units below the x-axis and 2 units to the left of y-axis. So, what is this point? Okay, we have 8 units below the x-axis. So, it means that your y is negative 8. Okay, and then your x to the left. Okay. Now, the question is, what is the abscissa of the point? So, when you say abscissa, that is the x coordinate. So, we have here, letter D, negative 2. Next, number 6. Suppose that you are to use the segment-segment method in the division of line segment, such as if the point P is the point of division and R1 is to R2 is the ratio, then x is equal to R1x2 plus R2x1 all over R1 plus x2 with y in the similar manner. Suppose that you are to divide a particular line segment into 5:8 ratio. how many equal subsegments will there be? So the solution one, the segment solution, remember that it goes something like this. So, ano sabi? 5:8. Okay, halimbawa, ito yan. Ako lang pa. Okay, 5. And then dito, 8. Okay. So, how many equal subsegments will there be? 13. So, the answer is 13. Okay. Ay, dito pala, sorry. Number 6, the answer is 13. Now, for the solution 2, number 7, suppose that you will use the segment whole method. This is the solution 2, segment whole. So, it means that this one is your R1, diba? And then, eto naman yung R2. Sa segment whole, it goes something like this. So, if this is 5, your R sub 1, okay, the R sub 2 will be 8. Okay, R sub 2 is equal to 8. So, how many equal subsegments will there be? So, dahil yung 8, pang whole na, the answer here is letter B. Alright, number 8, a line segment is bisected. Okay, bisected. Which of the following is false? Okay, isa-isahin natin. Letter A, the line segment is divided into 2 equal subsegments. This is true. Letter B, this point is the line segment's midpoint. This is also true. Yung nasa gitna, point of bisection is actually the midpoint. Letter C, the point lies on the first trisection point if the same line segment is trisected. This is wrong. Because take note that if we trisect this line segment, it will be like something like this. Ngayon, if we bisect the same line segment, hindi naman magko-coincide yung first trisection point, pati yung midpoint. So, yung midpoint nito nandito sa gitna. 'Di ba? They are not coinciding. So, the answer here is letter C. However, let us check letter D first. For letter D, if P sub M is the midpoint of the line segment, P1, P2, then X sub M is equal to X1 plus X2 all over 2. Okay, this is true. So, ito yung midpoint formula. Si X plus 1, X sub 1 plus X sub 2, all over 2 lang yon. Ganon din si Y. Number 9. A line segment connects 10, 9 and negative 4, 0. If it is to be extended 4 times its length towards negative 4, 0, using the segment method, what is the ratio of the division? Okay, I'm going to delete this. Okay, it says that maganda to may graph. So, kahit hindi maganda yung graph mo, ma-visualize man lang. 10, 9, so andito ka. And then the other one, negative 4, 0, so you're here. And then it says there that, so let us draw this line segment. Okay, it says here, it is to be extended 4 times its length towards negative 4, 0. So, what are you trying to say? We are trying to extend this one 4 times its length. Ay, 4 times its length. Okay, so this one is kinda long, okay? So, this is kinda long. Ayan, umabot dyan. Okay. So, now, this is 4. And then, this is 1. Okay? So, ito mahaba pa to, ha? Hindi na magkakasya. So, the answer is 4:1. Segment. Number 10. Which of the following is the best investment deal assuming the increases will be constant or linear. So, dito, what are you going to do is to get the slope. Promo 1, your initial money triples every 2 years. So, yung slope neto is 3/2. Okay. And then, number 2, promo 2, your initial money gets 6 times its worth every 12 years. So that is 6/12. So the slope is 1/2. So it means maliit lang yung increase. Your money increases 1 time every 2 years. Ganun yung ibig sabihin nun. Promo number 3, your initial money doubles every year. So this one means that the slope of this is simply 2/1 or 2. Nagdodoble kada taon. And then your M sub 4, your initial money quadruples every 3 years. So this is 4/3. Obviously, this is the largest slope. So we have promo 3. Number 11. If phi is the angle between two lines L1 and L2, and if L1 is parallel to L2, what is phi? Since they are parallel, there is no angle in between them. Okay, they will never ever intersect. Parallel lines never intersect. So, what are you going to get? Okay, there's no angle between them. Number 12, suppose you will get the angle between the line 8x minus y plus 16 equals 0 and 3x plus 5y plus 30 equals 0, which will be the L sub 2. Okay, ito, there is no correct answer because the question is insufficient. So, we have insufficient. However, the acceptable answer here is A or B or simply E because there's an insufficient information. However, if we are going to note that you're going to get the acute angle, ibang usapan na yon. So you have to draw the lines and then you're going to determine which will be your line 2. Number 13. A line has a slope 8/3. What is its interpretation? Letter A, for every 3 unit increase in x, there is an 8 unit increase in y. This is true. Okay, di ba? 8/3. So, rise over run. So, this one means a change in y per change in x. Yung change na yan, pwedeng increase or decrease depending on the sign. Letter B, the line increases in 8/3 pattern. There's no such thing. Line never increases, okay? Kung X or Y yon, acceptable yon. But yung mismong line yung mag-i-increase, that makes no sense. Letter C, for every 8 unit increase in X, so this is obviously wrong. Kasi rise over run nga, di ba? Letter D, the line decreases. This is wrong. Okay, the answer is letter A. Number 14, which of the following is the intercept form of the line? Obviously, the answer is letter A. Number 15, the line 3x plus y minus 24 equals 0 passes through all points below except one, which is... Okay, for the strategy here, you have to substitute the points into the equation. Okay, so let's try. For letter A, we have here 3 times 2 plus 18 minus 24. Ito nga ba ay equal sa 0? So, it must be true. So, we have 6 plus 18 minus 24 equals 0. Yes, it is indeed 0. So, your letter A is... passes through the point. Okay, so check na lang. How about negative 3, negative 33? So, for letter B, we have 3 times negative 3 minus 33 minus 24 equals 0. So, this is negative 9. Okay, so eto hindi. This will be negative... Ayan, hindi na yan equal kahit hindi na natin sundan. Okay, so si letter B, this one is an answer. Okay, how about letter C? For letter C, 0 plus 24 minus 24. Ito nga ba ay equal sa 0? Yes. Okay, so si 0, 24 passes, the line passes through 0, 24. And letter D, last but not the least. Okay, for letter D, 3 times negative 1 plus 2 minus 24, ito nga ba ay equal sa 0? Obviously, dito pala makikita mo, hindi. So, dalawa yung sagot dito. So, either B or D. Number 16, which of the following is false? Take note that this symbol means implies. Letter A, B equals to implies that the line passes through 0, 2. This is true. Letter B, M equals negative 3 over 5 implies that Y decreases by 5 units as X increases by 3 units. This is also true. So, nagde-decrease yung Y this is false, sorry. This is false. Baliktad. So, it should be 3 and then this one should be 5. Okay, so dito, letter B. But let us check letter C also. Okay, for letter C, A equals to implies that the line passes through 2, 0. This is true. Ito x-intercept, 2, no? Letter D, M equals 3/4 implies that the line rises to the right of y-axis. This is also true. So, positive yung slope. So, therefore, the trend is rising to the right. So, the answer in number 16 is B. Number 17, all the following lines have the same graph except... Okay, so what are you going to do here? So, you can try to reduce everything into the general form. Okay, this one implies that this equation is equal to... Okay, tingnan mo, 12, 16, saka 48. The coefficients are all divisible by 4. So, this is 3x minus 4y plus 12 equals 0. Ito naman, we have 3x minus 4y minus 12 equals 0. And then ito, yung pang letter C, pag inayos mo yan, so this will become equal to 4y equals 3x minus 12. Okay, so ito, this one implies that we have 3x minus 4y minus 12 equals 0. Paano nangyari yun? Multiply ka lang ng 4 both sides of the equation. Okay, and then finally, letter D. Letter D, divide both sides by 2. So, you have 3x minus 4y minus 12 equals 0. So, eto, parehas dito at saka parehas dito. So, the answer is letter A. Okay, yung B, C at saka D, they coincide with each other kasi equivalent equation sila. Number 18, true or false, parallel lines have equal slopes. Coinciding lines also have equal slopes. Thus, coinciding lines are parallel. This is false. If we are going to be strict with the definition of parallel, that parallel lines have a fixed distance between them, then this is false. Number 19, which of the following is false? Letter A, parallel lines never meet. This is true. Letter B, perpendicular lines meet only once and never again. This is also true. Letter C, all intersecting lines are perpendicular. This is false. Okay, hindi naman lahat ng intersecting lines perpendicular. Letter D, all perpendicular lines are intersecting lines. This is true. Number 20, in computing the distance between a point and a line by this formula, which of the following is true? Letter A, this distance is undirected. This is true. Yung directed distance ay yun na yung may plus or minus dito. Letter B, okay, this is false. Letter C, false. Because kung negative yung A squared plus B squared, mag-imaginary number na yan. Letter D, this is not applicable in vertical and horizontal lines. This is false. Okay, now let's move to the problem solving. Number 21, find the distance between the points K and M. Okay, dito kailangan nakagraph because as instructed. Okay, 5 comma 2. So, you have here 5 comma 2. Okay, don't forget to label. This is K. And then, M is in 3 comma negative 2. So, you have here this one. Okay, don't forget to connect the 2 points using a broken line. Or a solid line segment. That's totally fine. Now, let us solve for the distance. The distance between them will be this one. So, let me just write the formula. Okay, substituting. So, yung x sub 2 natin kung sino yung nasa right. Okay, so we have here 2 minus negative 2 quantity square plus y ay mali. X pala, no? So, 5 minus 3 dapat. So, 5 minus 3 quantity square plus 2 minus negative 2 quantity square. Okay. So, I have here quantity 2 squared plus, what's this? 2 plus 2 na to, no? So, 4 squared. Okay, performing the exponentiation, we have 4 plus 16. Okay, this is equal to square root of 20. Kung hanggang dyan lang yung sagot mo, may bawas yan because you have to extract the roots. Square root of 20 is equal to 4 times 5. Si 4, perfect square, so you bring that out, you extract that. Okay, the square root of 4 is 2. And then we have here, square root of 5. This is the answer. Next. From the same initial points, two friends, Chabelita and Anethra, left and parted ways. Okay. Chabelita walked 2 km east, then 3 km south, while Anethra walked 4 km west and 3 km north. So you know that this is east, this is west, this is north, and then this is south. Okay, let's have Chabelita. Okay, yung initial point, you may start anywhere. However, the easiest is the origin. Okay, so we have Chabelita, 2 km east. Okay, so you have here 2 km east and then 3 km south. So you're going down. Okay, this is Chabelita. Okay, that is negative 2, positive 2. Positive 2, negative 3. Alright. And then for Anethra, from the origin, Anethra walked 4 km west, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 km north, 1, 2, 3, okay. So the point is here, this one is Anethra. That is negative 4, positive 3. So let us connect the dots. So you may use broken line or a solid line here. Okay, this is the distance. Now, let us solve the distance. Okay, I have here 2 minus negative 4 quantity squared plus negative 3 minus 3 quantity squared. Okay. Dito I have 2 plus 4, 6 squared. Okay, plus negative 6 squared. Okay, this one is equal to square root of 36 plus 36. So, ito ay 72. Okay, kung ito lang sagot mo, may minus yan. So, you know that 72 is equal to 36 times 2. Okay, 36 is a perfect square. So, that's why we will extract its root. Okay, therefore, the distance is 6 square root of 2 kilometers. This is the answer. Number 23, the line segment joining the origin and 5, 6 is to be divided into 4 equal parts. Okay, don't forget to label your x and y axis. Okay, we have the origin. And then we have 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you're here. And then we have the origin. Alright, so let us connect them using a solid line segment. So it's according to the problem, we are going to divide this line segment into 4 equal parts. So you have 1, 2. Ayan, hindi lang masyadong accurate drawing natin, but yeah. Gawin natin mas accurate. Okay, this one is okay na, no? It is to be divided into 4 equal parts. Find the point of division nearest to 5, 6. So, ito yung hinahanap natin. Ito. Alright, so what will be the answer? What will be your strategy? Alright, this one is our point 1 and then this is our point 2. Now, I'm going to draw the label, the ratio. I'm going to use the solution 1 para mas madali. Okay, dito, how many parts? We have 3. And then, eto, we have 1. So, this is the segment. Okay, dito, we have R1 equals 3. R2 equals 1. Okay, let us get the x. Therefore, x is equal to R1 x2 plus R2 x1 all over R1 plus R2. Okay, so R1 is 3 and then let us supply the point. Okay, our x sub 2 is 5. Ito yun. Ito. Tapos yung isa ay 0. Alright, so I have 15 over 4. So ito na si x. Now, similarly for y, R1 y2 plus R2 y1 all over R1 plus R2. Okay, so I have here this one. Okay, substituting the y's, we have here 6 and then 0. Okay, so that will be equal to 18 over 4, 9 over 2. Okay, therefore, the point of division is 15 over 4, 9 over 2 is the point. Yan. So, ito yung sagot. Take note that you may use the solution number 2 for this. Sige, gamitin natin yung solution number 2. Okay, you may take a screenshot of this. I'm going to delete this. We're going to use the solution number 2. Okay, for the solution number 2, mag-iiba lang yung ratio natin. Okay, this one is your R1. And then, ito na yung magiging R2. So, itong isang buo. So, how many equal parts are there? Or how many parts? 4. Okay, so ang mag-iiba lang dyan is si R2. Si R2 magiging 4 na. Okay, and then aside from that, so it means that your K, which is the ratio R1 over R2, this will be 3/4. Okay, using solution 2, the segment whole, your x is equal to x1 plus k times the quantity x2 minus x1. Okay, x1 is 0. Okay, our k is 3/4. And then I have here x2. x2 is 5 and then minus 0. So, this is equal to 15 over 4. O, diba? Yun agad. Consistent tayo. Ayan, okay? Si y naman, ganun din. So, I have y1 plus k times the quantity y2 minus y1. So, we have 0 plus 3/4. Si y2, 6 and then minus 0. So, this is equal to 18 over 4. O, di ba ganun din? 9 over 2. Therefore, P, we have 15 over 4, 9 over 2 is the POD, point of division. Number 24, a polygon has vertices at negative 3, 0, 0, 4, 3, 2, 5, negative 5, and 1, negative 1, negative 5. Compute for the area. So, you know, the first strategy here, i-drawing mo. Okay, let us draw the points. Negative 3, 0. Okay. 0, 4. So, maganda, labelan mo na agad. Pero, mamaya na yung pinakapangalan or letter. 3, 2. So, you're here. And 5, negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, eto. And negative 1, negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eto ka. So, this one is a pentagon, no? Pentagon na hindi perfect, hindi regular. Okay, let us connect this. Ay. Okay, let's just connect this. At net nito. And then this one. Okay, let me just make ayos this one. Ayan, okay? So now, how are you going to name the vertices? Okay, counterclockwise from the positive x-axis. So this is your A, your B, C, bala ka pa anong gusto mong pangalan. Basta ganyang ayos. Okay, using the shoelace method, I have here area, capital A, is equal to 1/2. So let's write the formula muna. Ay, kahit hindi na, idiretso na natin. So we have 3, 2. Okay, in this order. Pag hindi ganito yung order, pagkakasunod-sunod, mali yung magiging sagot. Negative 1, negative 5, and then 5, negative 5. So, you have to copy the first column. Okay, now let us get the lower, color pink. So, ito scratch lang, no? Guide lang ito. Okay, for the lower, I have 12 plus 0 plus 15 plus 5 plus 10. So, how many is this? 27 plus 15. So, that will be 42. Okay. Tapos, yung isa naman, going up. Okay, si upper, capital U, 0, minus 12, plus 0, minus 25, minus 15. So, how many is this? Negative 40 minus 12, negative 52. Okay, after that, so, we have 1/2 times lower minus upper. Plug in mo lang dun. Our lower is 42. Be careful with the sign. Minus negative 52. Okay, I have here 1/2. 42 plus 52. Okay, 1/2 times 94. So, therefore, the area is equal to 47 square units. This is the answer. Number 25, from item number 24, find the interior angle at vertex 3, 2. Okay, let's take a screenshot of this. So, pinapahanap si angle A. Okay, let's just take a screenshot of this one. Okay, ito yung pinapahanap. So, in getting the angle between two line segments or two lines, counterclockwise. So, that will be pag ganito. Okay, the formula for that is we have arctangent. Ayan, arctangent times arctangent of M2 minus M1 all over 1 plus M1, M2. Okay, so now, ano yung gagawin natin? If we take this out, so ganito yung itsura. Ayan, alisin lang natin, no? So, ito si A, ito yung pinapahanap na angle. Ito si B, tas ito si E. Okay. So, si B, 0,4. Si A, 3,2. Si E, 5, negative 5. Okay. So, yung direction ng angle natin counterclockwise. So, ibig sabihin, si AB, si from, so this one is the line sub 1, tapos si segment AE, so ito naman yung 2. So, ito si line 2. Okay. So, dito, ayusin lang natin. So, I have arc pagkasyahin natin. Wait. Alright. So, I rewrote the formula into something like this to fit in the given. Okay. So, yung M sub 2 natin, this is equal to the slope of the 2, no? So, yung pinupuntahan ng arrow. So, the arrow goes from AB to AE. So, yung from, that will be your sub 1. Si AE, that will be your sub 2. Yun yung 2. Okay. So, yun muna yung kukunin natin. Okay. Asterisk. Okay. For the slope of AE, okay, si AE, paano natin kukunin yung slope? Okay, I have here this one. Si AE, ito yung involved, 3, 2, at saka negative 5. 5, negative 5. Okay. So, MAE, so rise over run, negative 5 minus 2. Diba? Y2 minus Y1. And then 5 minus 3. So, I have here negative 7 over 2. So, this is the slope of of AE, segment AE. Now, for segment AB, okay, eto, 2 minus 4, and then sa ilalim, 3 minus 0. So, I have negative 2 over 3. Okay, yan na yung mga lalagay natin dito. Okay, we have arctangent. Okay, M sub AE. M sub AE is negative 7 over 2. And then, minus, so magpa-plus na. Okay, plus 2/3. And then, 1 plus, your MAB is negative 2/3. Be careful with the sign. And then, sa MAB, sa MAE, negative 7 over 2. Okay. Ayusin muna natin to. Ito magka-cancel to. So, we have arctangent ng negative 7 over 2 plus 2/3 all over 1 plus 1 plus 7 over 3. So, let us eradicate the fraction by multiplying 3 times 2 sa numerator and denominator. So, ito, you're going to distribute this one dito at saka dito. And then, ito namang nasa ilalim, you're going to distribute this, of course, dito at saka dito. So, ano na lang yung matitira? Okay, arctangent ng negative 21 plus 4. O, di ba, wala nang denominator yung mga numerator and denominator. So, ito 6 and then plus 14. Okay, ayusin lang natin to. Okay, the answer is negative 17 over 20. This is the answer. Since the use of calculator is not allowed, this is just the answer. Naka-arctangent. For numbers 26 through 30, the graph is no longer required. Find the general equation of the line passing through 5, negative 2 over 5 and negative 4, 2. Okay, for number 26, let us use the the point slope form. But first, let us get the slope. Okay, for the slope, I have here m equals, ito, actually kahit hindi mo na i-drawing to, sige, for consistency, drawing natin para alam natin sino si sub 1, sino si sub 2. Even though it will yield the same answer. 5 comma negative 2 over 5. So, you're here. Tansya-tansya lang. And then yung isa, negative 4 comma 2. So, andito ka. Okay, tapos may line na dadaan sa kanilang dalawa. Okay, let us get the equation of that line. But before, let's have the slope. Okay, I have here negative 2 over 5, y sub 2 minus y sub 1, all over x sub 2, 5 minus negative 4. So, ayusin muna natin yung nasa ilalim. Magiging 5 plus 4 or 9. Okay. Tapos, itong isang to, okay, complex fraction ulit, magmumultiply ako ng 5 over 5. Okay, so this one, didistribute mo yan dito. Multiplication. So, I have here negative 2 minus 10 all over 45. So, this is negative 12 over 45. So, take note that they are both divisible by 3. Okay, so this is negative 4 over 15. Ayan. Okay, this is the slope of the line. Okay, negative 4 over 15. Oh, now, using this one to get the GE. Okay, for the general equation, what are you going to do? So, substitute into the point slope form. Okay, y minus, pili ka. Pwedeng ito gamitin mo or ito for your y sub naught and x sub naught. In this case, ito na lang piliin natin. Kasi yan ang mas madali, walang fraction. So, I have y minus 2 equals, the slope is negative 4 over 15. And then, times the quantity, x. Ayan. So, ito magiging plus na to. X plus 4. Ayan yan, ha. Okay? Bubukin ko na to. Okay, ayusin lang natin to. I have 15y minus 30 equals, ayan. So, ano ginawa ko? I multiplied both sides by 15. And then, dito din. So, eto magka-cancel to. And then, eto, didistribute ko to by multiplication. At the same time, let us distribute this. Si negative 4 na naiwan, distribute na natin dito by multiplication. Okay, so this will be negative 4x minus 16. Ayusin lang natin. 4x plus 15 minus 14 equals 0. Okay, this is the answer. Don't forget to indicate your final answer. Okay, number 27 is connected to this problem. We're just going to convert this one into the slope-intercept form. Okay, for the slope-intercept form, from the general, may y pa pala to. Okay, from the number 26, I have here 15y equals negative 4x plus 14. Okay, so the slope-intercept form is this one. Negative 4 over 15x plus 14 over 15. This is the answer. Number 28, reduce 8x minus 7y minus 11 equals 0 to the intercept form. Specify a and b. Okay, so dito, gamitin na natin yung shortcut. Yung takip-takip. Okay. The intercept form is this one. Okay, laging plus yan. Okay, now, takpan natin. So, ano yung tatakpan? So, let's have here... Ayan, ito yung pantakip. Okay, in getting the x-intercept, your y must be set to 0. But aside from that, kailangan naka-standard form. So, we have 8x minus 7y equals 11. Okay, so takpan natin si y. Okay, so 8x equals 11. So, this one will be equal to x equals 11 over 8. So, yun na si x-intercept. Okay, next. Y-intercept. Pag si y-intercept naman, yung papalitan mo or tatakpan mo, si x, isa-set mo yon as 0. So, ito, magiging y equals negative 11 over 7. So, yung negative sign nandito sa ilalim. O, yan. So, we have already converted the line into the slope, the intercept form. So, dito, ang a natin is equal to 11 over 8. Si b, we have negative 11 over 7. So, magtataka kayo, sir, eto, lagay natin, what if, ito yung sagot, x over 11 over 18 minus 7 over 11 over 7 equals 1. So, this is wrong. Dahil dito. Okay, kailangan yung sign nandyan kay 11 over 7, nakatabi dapat dyan. Because kung ito lang yun, 11 over 7, that is not your y-intercept. That is wrong. Number 9, find the general equation of the line passing through the origin and parallel to y equals 3 over 5x plus 2. Okay, so eto, madali lang. Okay, so let L1 be defined. Pwedeng colon or pwedeng may equal sign. Defined, ibig sabihin yan, is defined as. In this case, colon na lang. Let L1 be y equals 3 over 5x plus 2. Okay, ngayon, since L2 is parallel to L1, then, okay, L1 na lang. L1 is parallel to L sub 2. Then, their slopes are equal. Okay, since M1 is equal to 3 over 5, so is M2. So, equal sila. So, now, solution 1, dalawa yung solution dito. Using the point-slope form. Okay, using the point-slope form, we have y minus yo, y sub naught equals m times x minus x sub naught. Okay, origin naman, so y minus 0. And then yung slope, so dahil m sub 2 na to, I have 3 over 5. And then x minus 0. Simplifying, we have y equals 3 over 5x. Okay, we have 5y equals 3x. Kailangan walang fraction. Okay, 0 equals 3x minus 5y. To the symmetric property of equality, pagbaliktaran mo lang yung side ng equations nang hindi binabago yung sign, we now have our answer. 3x minus 5y equals 0. Okay, solution number 2. Okay, solution number 2 using the definition of the parallel lines. Okay, una, GE muna. Kunin natin yung general equation. Okay, the general equation is, okay, 5y equals 3x plus 2. Ito, GE of line 1. Okay, so ayusin mo lang, we have 3x minus 5y plus 2. Pagbaliktarin mo, sa 3x minus 5y plus 2 equals 0. So, ngayon, yung parallel kay line 1, dapat equal sila ng slope, 'di ba? Paano ba kinukuha yung slope? So, nakadepende yun dito sa may coefficients. So, now, for L sub 2, ganito yung gagawin natin. Kokopyahin lang natin yung x and y ng line 1. Kokopyahin natin yung coefficient. So, we have 3x minus 5y. Tapos ngayon, dito sa kabila, maglalagay na tayo ng constant. Ito yan. Minus dapat to. Kokopyahin mo lang din. Tapos lalagyan na natin ng laman. So, I have 3x minus 5y. In this case, dadaan daw sa origin. So, ayan. Okay, finally, the answer is 3x minus 5y equals 0. This is the answer. Okay, last problem. Find the general equation of the line passing through 5, 4 and is perpendicular to this line. Okay, so ito muna. In yung intercept form, ayusin natin. Okay, we have x over 5 plus y over negative 3 equals 1. Okay, multiply tayo both sides of the equation by 5 times negative 3. Dito din. Okay, so ito, didistribute mo dyan by multiplication. So, ano na mangyayari? So, this will be negative 3x plus, okay, magka-cancel na yung negative 3 doon, 5y equals negative 15. Okay, so we have here, divide natin both sides by negative 1. So, 3x minus 5y equals positive 15. So, ngayon, dito yung gagamitin ko, yung solution 2. Kayo, pwedeng solution 1 naman. Kay solution 2, para ma-build mo yung perpendicular, kailangan negative reciprocal yung slope. So, yung 3x minus 5y, pagbabalik-takin natin yung coefficients pagdating sa perpendicular. Si 5 mapupunta dito. So, that will be 5x. Tapos, yung sign, magbabago din. From negative, magiging positive. Para sure na magka-negative reciprocal sila. Tapos, eto, you guess it right, dito mapupunta. 3y. Tapos ngayon, paano mo kukuha yung nasa right side? Same lang, kokopyahin mo yung nasa left, tapos lalagyan mo ng laman. Question, ano yung ilalagay mo sa loob? 5 and 4. Eto. Okay, so take note that ayan yung dadaanan nung yung point na yan, dadaanan nung hinahanap natin na line na perpendicular dun sa given line. Okay, so the answer is 5x plus 3y equals 25 plus 12, 37 yun. So, 5x plus 3y minus 37 equals 0. So, I want you to do this using the point slope form. Okay, this is the answer.